Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Vayhi b'mei Achashverosh. Hu Achashverosh Hamelech Keholdu ad ku sheva ve'esrim umea midyanot bayamim hahem keshevet hamelech Achashverosh. What was his name? Achashverosh. That's right. Shema Yeladim, listen to this story well, for now is the story of Purim to tell. It took place in Shushan, so long, long ago. Now off to Persia we all shall go. In this beautiful kingdom ruled a king with no brain. I got the wrong hat on. A king with no brain. Who'd think such a thing? He spent all his days and his nights having fun, parading his wealth in the warm Persian sun. And a queen named Vashti was his loyal wife. She promised to love him all of her life. She promised, that is, until he did ask, for her to perform an unthinkable task. At his grandest of parties, the king did command Queen Vashti dance for the royal men of the land. I'm not your servant, said Vashti. No. Vashti refused the king's awful plot, for Vashti, you see, was not known as a fibber. In fact, she was history's first women's libber. Vashti was banished. Away did she go. Where did she go? That we do not know. In this fair kingdom lived also the Jews who could not practice the religion they choose. No Torah, no challah, no matzah ball soup, for a villain named Haman had started a coup. Let me see if we read a little more. Achar adovim ha'ele kisoch chamat hamelech Achashverosh zachar et Vashti v'et asher asata v'et asher nigzar aleha vayomru narei hamelech misharatav yivakshu lemelech ne'arot betulot tovot mareh vayivkod hamelech pikudim b'chol medinot malchut vayiptzu et kol hana'ara betula tova mareh al Shushan Abira ve'al Beit HaNashim. And Haman did say, bow down to me now, for I am an important man of the day. I'm the king's right-hand man. Oops, wrong hat. Hold on. I'm the king's right-hand man. I will rule all that I see. And if you don't bow down, you will cease to be. Meanwhile, back at the palace grand, an announcement went out throughout the land. The new queen to be chosen in an unusual way in a contest of beauty held the very next day. All the maidens of the land were forced to appear from near and far, from far and near. Be them skinny or zaftig, brilliant or dumb, from near and far they were ordered to come. One such maiden had brains and had grace. Esther was her name. Such a pretty face. A Jewess of humble origins and needs with the kind of bod that would make a heart bleed. Encouraged by her uncle or cousin, Mordecai, hip hip. I beg you, dear Esther. Whoop, hold on. I beg you, dear Esther. This you must try with your brains and your beauty. You he would choose Go, go, go. Comb your hair. Wear nice shoes. Besides that, my dear, with your grace and your charm, you will blow them away. You'll be on King Ahasuerus's arm. Unsure of herself, but willing to go, because she loved her Morty so, she entered the contest, but said, "Dear uncle," whoops, there's feedback. "Promise me that you'll always stay near." And Morty did promise, and promise he did. "You betcha, I'll always be here, kid." And the contest was held, and they came one and all, and Esther, of course, was the queen of the ball. Chosen for her beauty in a contest quite shallow, Esther learned to love this not quite clever fellow. Though Ahasuerus chose her, and she was now queen, there was one rotten rule she had not foreseen. Under penalty of death, she had to obey the following rule in an unbending way. Her new husband commanded she could only see him when he chose to see her, and on his whim. So now back to Haman. Boom! That crusty, cruel fellow, at the top of his lungs, he continued to bellow, bow down, now I command. Oh, great harm will come to you in this land." Now Mordecai, hip hip, of course, refused to obey. Whoop. "I'll only bow down. Only bow to God to my last dying day." Haman's face, it turned red with anger and hate. "I'll get you, my pretty, if it's the last breath I take." Cackle, 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 cackle. Vayomer Haman למלך אחשוורוש, ישנו עם אחד מפזר ומפרד בין העמים מכל מדינות מלכות, ודתיהם שונות מכל עם, ואת דתי המלך אינם עושים, למלך אין שווה להניח, ואם על המלך טוב. Mordecai, hip hip, turned his back, and the Jews they did follow. For as Haman, well, his pride he did swallow. That Jew Mordecai has ruined my plot. Because of this affront, I will have to draw lots. The straw that I pick, the one that comes nigh, is the day that the Jews of Persia shall die. Into his three-cornered hat he did cast all of the dates, the future and past, and the lot that he picked was the 13th of Adar. Make ready the gallows, Haman said. Adar is not far. Right after Haman, boo, went Mordecai, hip hip, to see Queen Esther, 'cause at the palace gate 2 guards he did broach. Bigtan and Teresh were going to kill Ahasuerus. Brave Morty protected his king in the land by revealing the plot in the palace grand. His loyalty and brains gave him the upper hand. The king in his chamber that evening did read of Mordecai's loyalty in the book of good deeds. With the smallest of brains, the king thinked, and he thinked, Who is this Mordecai who saved me from the brink? Who is this man who foiled the guard's plan? I must reward him. Send for Haman. A question for Haman. Whoa! Achashverosh did pose. How should I honor a man who has been on his toes, who has saved my kingdom through heroic deeds without a single thought of his own need? Haman. Thinking that this hero was he for saving the kingdom from the Jews of the king, pompously swelled with excitement and greed, he knew the king would his words heed. Think, my dear king, no reward is too great. Give him diamonds and jewels and a house by the lake, fabulous clothing, and all of the best. Let him ride the king's horse on your next birthday fest. And the king said, "Oh, make it so, dear Haman. Loyal right-hand man, bring forth the Jew Mordecai. Hip, hip. This is my command. Instruct all my tailors, my jewelers, my builders, to spare no shekels, no rubles, no guilders. Call all the king's horses and all the king's men to honor this Jew again and again." Haman astounded, speechless at best, felt his anger spread from his feet to his chest. Could it be that this man who refused to bow down must now be honored all through the town? Seizing the moment, the opportunity near, Mordecai, hip hip, said to Esther, and called her to appear. Using his wits and oh so clever brain, Morty made history and Esther has fame. Mordecai says, hip hip, you, Esther, must risk your life and go to the king and tell him about this heinous thing that Haman is planning, that the Jews must all die. You must be brave, Esther. This you must try. I did? Oh. All right, let's see if you can figure out Mordechai. Hip hip. Yada et kol asher nasa, vayikra Mordechai et begadav, vayilboshak ve'efer, vayetze betoch ha'ir, vayisak zaka gedola umara, v'yavo ad lifnei sha'ar hamelech, ki ein lavo el sha'ar hamelech bilvoshak, ובכל מדינה ומדינה, מקום אשר דבר המלך, לדתו מגיע, אבל גדול היהודים, וצום בכי ומספד שק, ואפד יצא לרבים. But Uncle Mordecai, shall I go without his permission? I can't go there near. It would be my life. I am so afraid. But Mordecai replied, you can use your brains, Es. Use your brains and your charm. And your shane upon him. What could that hurt? So Esther swallowed her fear, and she calmed her nerves, and she went after the task with vim and with verve. At the party given the very same night, she walked into the banquet, trembling with fright. Although shocked to see her, the king did beckon. King Ahasuerus said, I'll see her. It's fine, I reckon. Dear husband, she said, I've got some news, some horribly horrible that I did choose. To come unsummoned, to be by your side, you must listen to me. After all, I'm your bride. Risking her life, Esther told him the story of Haman's dastardly plan, evil and hoary. Esther, still trembling, explained to her mate, My lord, at the risk of sealing my fate, I must tell you something that may be news. Someone is planning to kill all the Jews. This includes Mordecai, hip hip, and all of his kin. And in this category, you must put me in. For you see, I am Jewish, but so loyal to you. Please don't hurt my people. Please don't hurt the Jews. I fear, my dear husband, unless you act with heart, I too will die on the 13th of Adar. Thinking the thought, a king would sure think that his loyal wife deserveth a mink, he called his henchman, his number two, to question again what he should do in order to save his wife and her kin. Haman, of course, slunk right in. Esther, dear Esther, tell Haman your fear. Don't be afraid. Tell him, my dear. Okay, here comes nothing. So Esther said Esther inside, she looked straight at Haman. Boo! And she summoned her pride. You wicked, wicked man, how dare you pretend that you are loyal to my king to the end? You who did plot to destroy all the Jews also will kill me, whom the king did choose. For I too am Jewish, you hateful old coot. Turn around, said Achashverosh. I give you the boot. The sentence I sentence you now to the gallows you built. Not a single drop of Jewish blood shall be spilt. Pack up your belongings, but don't go far. On the gallows you'll be swinging on the 13th of Adar. And the moral of the story, Yeladim, you now know, is to honor God and the people wherever you go. To stand up and speak out for all that is right. And to you I say, Chag Sameach. Laila Tov, and good night. We'll read the last line. You see how big some of the words are? וישם המלך אחשוורוש מס על הארץ ויהיה הים בכל מסע תקפו גבורתו ופרשת גדולת מרדכי היפ היפ אשר גדלו המלך הלא הם כתובים על ספר דברי הימים למלכי מידי ופרס כי מרדכי היהודי משנה למלך אחשוורוש וגדול ליהודים ורצוי לרב ואחיו דרש טוב למול דברי שלום לחוזרו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם. Thank you. שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Song sheet, song number 9, and we're almost done. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man. Haman was his name, sir. He would have murdered all the Jews. They were not to blame, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Chamintashin. Can you sing that part with me? Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Here we go. Oh, today will. Oh, today will. Oh, today will Mary, Mary. And Nasham Chamintashin. Esther, Esther was the lovely queen. King Achashverosh, when Haman said he'd kill us all, my, how he did scare us. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Chamintashin. But Mordecai, her cousin bold, would not stand by and take it. His name would ring in Haman's ear. And now we even fake it. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Nasham Chamintashin. The guest of honor he shall be, clever Mr. Smarty, and high above us he will swing, little hanging party. Oh, today will, oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and not some Chamintashin. Last verse. Of all his cruel and unkind ways, little joke did cure him. And don't forget we owe him thanks for the jolly feast of Purim. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Chamintashin. Nice job. One more song. Yeah? Say Shushan. In Shushan long ago. And then call and response. So we sing. Try it again. So we sing. So we sing. So we sing. So we sing and raise a roll. For Haman he was swinging while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a roll. For Haman he was swinging while Mordecai was singing in. Haman was a high and mighty bluff in Shushan long ago. He ordered Mordecai to take his derby off in Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a roll. For Haman he was swinging while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. But Mordecai laughed out loud in Shushan long ago. And so Haman swore to eliminate them all in. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a roll. For Haman he was swinging while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. So Esther went to the king with a smile in Shushan long ago. The king liked her manner and her style in Shushan long ago. Achashverosh was a jolly old king in Shushan long ago. He ordered Haman to take a little swing in Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a roll. For Haman he was swinging while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. All right, everybody. So this is a holiday. It doesn't happen very often that Purim starts on a Thursday night and then Friday. So in Jerusalem, they're going to be celebrating Purim for 3 days. So not to be outdone, Beth